Mic check. 1, 1. That's an awfully hot coffee pot. Should I dump it on Donald Trump's head? Probably not. I hope you're feeling rich today. I hope you're feeling expensive. I hope you're feeling like a tax write-off. Hi everyone, it's Saturday afternoon when I'm filming this. My quarterly tax payment to the federal freaking government is due next Thursday, and I am worried about it. So let's look at rich, expensive, luxurious things that I can't afford, and hopefully you can't either. So we have something in common, not because I want you to, experience financial hardship, but if you were rich enough to routinely shop at department stores like Bergdorf Goodman and you were watching my videos, I would think I would be expecting something in my Venmo from you. Just like a gratuity. That's how I drink water when I have lip gloss on. Even when I'm around people. Isn't that humiliating? People have asked me a lot in the past to do really expensive department stores and rich people, designer, luxury clothing, and I haven't done it because a lot of rich people clothing is really boring. This dress is so shaped. I kind of love how rectangular it is, how nothing in the back it is. Looking at this is like looking at a shadow. Calling these sequins kaleidoscope sequins is, generous. Yeah. No, yeah. Yeah, no, those are... Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah. No, those are the same. Yeah. I used to be so scared of kaleidoscopes when I was a kid. They would freak me out. This is $1,690. Oh my god, those shoes are bananas. These shoes look like they were each wearing tuxedos and then they got into a fight with each other and, everything just got torn away. What is this? Did they just not fit right? Oh, I see. This strap connects with this strap in the back, which is supposed to be sitting flush against the skin, but it's not because they either don't fit her or she's wearing them lower down. Or they're made poorly. Either way, what an odyssey we've just been on. I feel like an engineer. I would wear this. I would. I can't, though. I haven't been a size 12 since I was in grade 12, brother. Ooh. Oh, that was bad. The back of this dress, especially with these shoes, I like it. I don't love the fact that the belt and the dress itself appear to be slightly different shades of white. Maybe it's just a trick of the light. But truly that difference gave me such a fright. I doubt I'll be able to sleep tonight. But the front of this dress is a frightening sight. I'm fighting the urge to vomit with all of my might. This feels busy to me. The boning, the molded cups, the buttons. God damn, do I hate fake buttons. They make me feel like a doll. They make me feel like a pretend lady. And furthermore, why are you telling me how much of my breastplate I want to show people? If you're going to put buttons on my dress, let me undo them, huh? Let me undo the buttons. This is sick. I love this. I hate these shoes. I hate these fake sock. Oh god, I hate Balenciaga so much for popularizing these. I like this dress. You know why? I'm so easy. You know why? Alexander McQueen, I like your dress so much for $2,100. Oh my god, $2,100. You know why I like this so much? Because of this neckline. Yeah. You give me anything with this square, but with a little rounded with the darting. You know what I mean? Oh god, this kind of Anne Boleyn fantasy. Someone who knows history, can you please tell me what era of history I'm associating with this neckline? Because I feel like I'm wrong and I don't want to be wrong. Girl, they did you so wrong. I miss you. Not exactly. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. I cannot sleep. I cannot feel tonight. Kinda Regency. Is that what I mean? God, is every picture Bridgerton? God damn. What's better than this, huh? Gals being pals. I don't know, girl. What I'm saying is, I love a neckline that lets me show off clav and cleave at the same time. Because I have both in spades. I love this skirt. I like an asymmetrical skirt. I'm not into high-low. Like, if this was short in the front and long in the back, I'd think like, oh God, how 2013. But if you just turn that to the side, I'm like, ooh, what a stylistic, creative choice. Also, these dresses are great if you have beautiful, long, curvaceous legs like I do, because you have the short side with which you can show off your delicious, tasty gams. But then you also have this long side to show off how well you can pull off long dresses. And as I have to say legally in every single video of mine, I am in fact 5 feet and 11 inches tall. And most of that is leg. That is the way in which our Lord and Savior, Mrs. God herself, chose to bless me. Oh, this dress looks like it has a bunch of little macaroni noodles climbing up it. Cold shoulder, tiered bandage dress with side cutouts for $6,290. Oh my goodness. This dress looks bananas. What is this made out of? Viscose polyamide elastane. Oh, those 5'10". Jeez. She's so short. Wow. You have to have so much faith in the heart of the cards to pull this off. The geometry of this dress is very threatening. Especially, you might think I'm thinking about these two, right? No. This cave of wonders on either side here, I don't trust that one. Because depending on the shelf capabilities of your, posterior, if somebody looks at this at the wrong time, at the wrong angle, they're getting a look at a different cave of wonders. And that makes me really scared. That makes me really scared. Because they're going to see all sorts of lumps, bumps, and discolorations that the only people who are meant to see are myself, my gynecologist, whoever is lucky enough to marry me, and whoever does my autopsy. Cutout dresses make me a little bit scared. She has some hip bones, mama. God damn. Wow. What would even be here on me? Hyperpigmentation. I do like how many opportunities this dress would give me to show off my stretch marks. I worked really hard on them. It's taken a good long while, and I would like more people to see them for sure.
My tiger stripes. My lightning stripes that show that I'm a warrior.
Another McQueen. $3,900. I would have to make a YouTube video like every week for maybe 2.5 months to be able to afford this dress. This dress kind of looks like you are at a bachelorette party and somebody gave the bride a gift in a black gift bag with red tissue paper. Maybe things got a little hot and heavy at the party. I don't know you and I don't know your friends. But your clothes, you don't know where they are. And hey, you're not worried about it. Until the hotel room door, you hear a knock at it. You're in a hotel, I've decided, for this story to make sense. Somebody's coming in. Oh my God. It's room service with that bottle of Pink Whitney you ordered. As a joke, because Pink Whitney is gross. Pause the story. I want to talk about Pink Whitney for a second. I hate this stuff. I'm trying not to swear because my previous video got limited ads because I swore too much in it. So, oops, we're clean now. We are clean. Show this to your grandmother and she'll say, what an upstanding young lady. I am squeaky clean and advertiser friendly. And I don't want to hear, this is not a hickey. I am not cool enough. Don't even start that with me. If I had something going on, I would tell you guys about it. No, I wouldn't. That's such a lie. I absolutely would not. But it's not a hickey. It is eczema. You know why? I turbo dried out my skin because I tried this Makeup Revolution setting spray and I put too much of it on and I just sprayed my face with straight denatured alcohol 2 days in a row, and then I had this on my neck. And I got really freaked out and I spent about an hour the other day researching, let's hear it, skin cancer symptoms. I was 100% certain I had developed melanoma, which is bad because melanoma is bad, but also it would have ruined cantaloupe for me. First of all, Hey, Barstool Sports? I hate Barstool Sports, girl. I'm so annoyed that Barstool is like part of Boston culture a little bit. Oh, God, he's from Swampscott. Jesus Christ. Content on sports and pop culture. Milton. It was founded in Milton. Christ. I had a friend from Milton. She was a total horse girl, and her house was beautiful. Anyway, so that's 1 point against Pink Whitney. I feel like Pink Whitney's big in like the college scene in Boston, of which there are many. So certain bars you go to, the girlies are popping Pink Whitney. And I don't want to insult the girlies. I don't want to make fun of the girlies. I don't want the girlies to feel bad about what they're into. But for the love of God, woman up and get a Cosmopolitan. Pink Whitney tastes like poorly made powdered lemonade, like the big jug of pink lemonade mix. It tastes like pink lemonade you make using that mixture, but it's a really old carton of it, so it's all like dry and crusty and crystallized in there, mixed with like, I don't know, bad well water or like tap water in a place with like real rusted pipes, like Massachusetts. Why would you pay? That is a free taste. That taste is free because you can make it at home. Right? Why would you pay to experience that flavor? I don't get it. I hate Pink Whitney. You know what we should be drinking as a society? Here's what we should be drinking. Yeah, brother. I love Midori sours. They are so tasty. I first had it at a really upscale bar for millennials in Florence when I was living there. But keep in mind, I was living there in 2014, so that's when millennials were cool. So when something was for millennials, it was like, oh, this is on the forefront of like style and culture and the zeitgeist. Cool, wow. Not, oh, what time does the Harry Potter epic bacon narwhal coffee? So I know I was in the middle of a tangent. I remember it. No, I don't. I loved that Midori sour that I had in Florence so much that when I got back to the States, at this point, I'm 21 now, so I can buy alcohol for myself. I went to a liquor store and I paid like $35 for a very large bottle of Midori that I had for the rest of the school year. You know why? Because I could not ever find sour mix. It just was not sold anywhere near my school. I scoured Bronxville. I scoured Yonkers. I was up and down and in and around Westchester, New York. I was halfway to New Rochelle. Girl, I was in Rye. I was in freaking Pelham, and I could not find. I was all up and down the Sprainbrook Parkway, girl. I was at Cross County Mall, and I could not find sour mix. So I didn't know what to do. This stuff tastes like cough syrup by itself. This tastes like the cough syrup that Master Splinter probably fed to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And I was not a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle when I was a senior in college. I was just a girl standing in front of Sarah Lawrence College, begging it to give her a decent secondary education. Post-secondary, right? Oh God, I don't even know that. I'm falling apart. And Sarah Lawrence looked me in the eye and they said, no, give us 60 grand. You can be in an a cappella group. That's all we'll give you. And I said, you know what? That's fine. Where were we? We were talking about how much I hate Pink Whitney. And we were talking about Pink Whitney because, wow, bachelorette party. Going backwards through time. It's the hotel room service coming to your room, and your friends volunteer you to answer the door because of them you're the most clothed. But oh, you have no idea where your romper went, but you have to put something on so you can accept the Pink Whitney from room service. And suddenly you spot a very long wine bag that your friend Tracy brought. It's black. It's got red tissue paper in it and little pink handles. So you grab the bag, step into it, push your feet through the bottom of the bag and pull it up the length of your body, and you're good to go. You answer that door, and that guy delivering your Pink Whitney looks at you in the face with absolutely no inkling that you were just stark raving naked. I think $3,990 is worth that perk. You know, this Chloe iconic soft wool short jacket might not be my taste specifically. There's nothing particularly wrong with it. I think these sleeves look a little silly. But I was looking at this for such a long time because I was thinking, what does this $2,390 soft wool short jacket remind me of? Why does it seem so familiar to me? Why do I seem like I've seen this orientation of shapes before? And then I realized something. Didn't I do it for you? Didn't I do it for you? When all I do is for you. Two eyes, snout. I love borzoi. I think if I were a dog, this is the kind of dog I would be. They're so silly looking. I love them. That's literally what I look like when I'm out and about, when I'm oot and a boot. This is actually footage of people recognizing me in public from the internet, which whenever that happens, I'm always very flattered. Unless it happens on the subway, I always get really flustered. I think for my whole life, I've been telling myself, don't talk on the subway. Like, don't be loud on public transportation. So when I have to talk on the subway, I'm like, I just get nervous. So I feel bad for anyone who's ever encountered me on the train or bus, because I feel like I come across badly because I don't like being spoken to on the train. I think I like it more in evening blue than worn brown. Worn brown? That is such a that's so sad. That's such a sad phrase. Worn, used up, tired brown, rode hard and put away wet brown, dusty, forgotten brown, eroded brown. If I wanted this jacket, could I buy it? No. Its biggest size is a 10. This is a phenomenal piece. Gaia wavy stripes A-line maxi dress for a tight, cheap little $690, which we all have. All of us. What I like about this dress is you could read it a lot of different ways. You know, you can look at it and think, oh God, it has all the beautiful shades and waves of a desert sunset. I feel like I could get lost in this dress. It's beautiful. Or you could say, ooh, look at these like shifting lines woven together, like the layers of rock and dirt that make up the crust of the earth. I look at it and I think something a little bit different. Hamburger, mustard, ketchup, hamburger, mayonnaise, pickles, cheese, tomatoes, hamburger bun, burger, mustard, ketchup, burger, white onion, lettuce, mustard, tomato, burger, mustard, white onion, sauce, tomato, burger, white onion, burger, mustard, cheese. So that's fun for me. Otherwise, it's a fine dress. I like dresses like this. I would wear this. I feel like if I tried to wear a dress like this in the actual summer, I would bake myself. I would make myself a little hot pocket. Ooh, Balenciaga front drape BB scarf neck silk dress for $4,850. First of all, I think this dress is a beautiful color. And I also think it'd be great if you were trying to like break into a country club or something and you wanted to disguise yourself as the curtains. Do you guys remember? No, if I go on a tangent now, I'm not going to finish talking about this. Do you guys remember in the 2006 Pink Panther movie starring Kevin Kline, Steve Martin, and Beyonce Giselle Knowles-Carter, how at the end of the movie, Inspector Clouseau has to put on like a pink morph suit to blend into the wallpaper? And it has a different design on either side. I'm not even going to pull up a picture. I want you to go look it up on YouTube. I love the 2006 Pink Panther movie. It's one of my favorite movies. It's so funny. And Beyonce looks so beautiful in the whole movie. It's so much fun. And Kristen Chenoweth is in it for 2 minutes for some reason. I don't love the little BB logo. I think that looks a little silly and tacky. But this dress probably looks so beautiful in movement. Oh my God. It looks like something that a pharaoh might be buried in. This looks like what the Oracle of Delphi wears to bed. I used to want to be an oracle so bad. You know how sometimes people are like, oh, why isn't philosopher a job in the modern day? I would love if my job was just like sitting around thinking and proclaiming things in a robe. I used to see images of the Oracle in my history books and being like, I could do this. I want to do this. This looks so fun. Oh my god. A high-low dress. How dreadfully 2013. Why did high-low stuff have such a moment when I was starting college? I had 4 different articles of clothing between my dresses and my skirts that involved a high-low hem like this. I think it's the gravitas of it. Wearing something that cascades like this, you don't really get the feeling of something cascading in your skirts very often in your life. I think high-low stuff was so much fun because it really gave this feeling of like ethereality to your outfit. Even if your outfit was a fluorescent magenta knitted beanie paired with a gray crewneck sweatshirt from the men's section of H&M with a silk screened picture of a cassette tape on it, a pink lace high-low bodycon skirt from the sale section of Charlotte Russe, opaque black tights, and canvas 8-eye Doc Martens with a pink floral on a black background pattern. And I'm so sorry to do this to you, but I actually don't have a picture of 19-year-old me in that outfit because I only wore it once to go get pho with my friends in Boston. And that outfit was so painfully trendy that by the time I got home that evening, I looked in the mirror and thought, wow, this outfit looks dumb. But while I was wearing it, while I was walking around in town, feeling the low of my high-low skirt being blasted by brutal dead of winter January in Boston wind, I still felt a little bit like a goddess. My inner goddess was doing a samba. Isn't that the line from 50 Shades of Grey? What's a way to adapt that to be temporally appropriate to what teenage me was feeling? My inner goddess was doing the Harlem Shake. This is the Kaleidoscope print D-ring belted midi dress for $1,590. Yeah, this is a slightly more appropriate use of the word kaleidoscope, I would say. And what's interesting about this dress, what I think is so beneficial about it, is this dress is great if you want to give Miss Frizzle at your teaching job, but you teach geometry. You know, a subject that it's impossible to feel joy whilst studying. Anytime I rag on math on the internet, I get some math heads in my comments trying to defend math. God, I hate math so much. I hate math so much. Oh my god, I almost forgot to sign in. 90 divided by 6. 15. Yes, thank you. 0 times 0. 0. 8 plus... Oh, shit. These ones are so hard. 12. No. 70 minus 29? That's an impossible question. 36 divided by 9. Why would you ever ask me that in your life? How much time do I have? I only have 2 minutes? This is too many questions. 1/2 times 86? I'm gonna file an injunction. No one knows that. What is the perimeter in inches of a square with 8-inch sides? 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8. 8 times 4. 8. Okay. You're 30 years old. 8 times 4. 55 divided by 11 is 5. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. 17 plus 32. I'm going to come to your house. Because why would you ask me this? Okay. 10 plus 30 is 40. And then 7 plus 2 is not 49. Oh my god. I really hate math. And I hated geometry. My geometry teacher was, pardon my French, an ass clown. I hated geometry. I hated pre-calculus. I hated statistics. I hated statistics the second time I took it. Not because I failed it in undergrad. I had to take it in graduate school. I hated economics. I hated accounting. I hated finance. I hated operations. I hate math. Why didn't anybody tell you that you had to take math classes to be in business school? You know what I thought business school was going to be? I thought it was just going to be like, I don't know, summer camp where you learn how to be Don Draper. This video is so silly goofy. The veloute strapless cutout mini dress. I like this because it looks like something I could get from Shein. Except this one is $1,047. I like how the dress looks like it has a little face. Like it's going... I wonder how arrested for indecent exposure I would get if I tried to wear this dress with these cups with my situation. Wow. Do you think I could fit a medium? There's only one? You guys, is there a size chart? Of course there's not. If you have to ask, you cannot fit. All right. That's a pretty color though. I do like that. Ooh. Sequin Bermuda shorts for $790 paired with the silliest little outfit I've ever seen. I love websites like this. They're just like, yeah, put anything with anything. You can do whatever you want and people will think it's stylish. If it's different, it's stylish. And you know what? You know what's crazy is a lot of the time they're right. Are these sequin Bermuda shorts stylish? I'm going to go ahead and say no, solely based off of the fact that I personally, me in my own brain, hate Bermuda shorts. You know why I hate Bermuda shorts, girl? Because when you are a fat and tall middle schooler, that is the only shorts you are allowed to wear. And when I say allowed, I mean both they are the only shorts that are made in large enough sizes for tall fat girls to wear them in 2006, but also because your mother would not let you out of the house in anything shorter. My mommy was very particular about very few things. One of them was don't go outside looking crazy. The other was do not ever think that you are allowed to drink soda in my household. My mom hated soda. When I went to daycare, when I was a young little lass, a wee lass, it was just run up out of this woman's house. And one day she took us to McDonald's and Dunkin' Donuts in her giant van. And I got to have a medium Coke of cola all to myself and a chocolate donut. You don't know my mother. If there's any food that my mom thinks is more poison than soda, it's donuts. And I came home and I was the most smug I have ever been in my life.
I was like, guess what I ate today?
She's like, what?
I was like, guess what I ate today, Mommy? I had Coke and a donut, and they were all mine.
Like, I went full, like, scary horror movie kid. You know in every horror movie where the villain is a child, they have a scene where they just get, like, really real with the mom or stepmom character or the babysitter or whatever woman they are, like, manipulating.
I'm an evil little child, and if you don't play your cards right around Daddy, I'm gonna kill you.
And the music spikes and it's like, David, you have to believe me. Something is wrong with Andrea. Marisol, what are you talking about? She's an innocent little girl. Holy shit, how did I get here? Oh, evil child came from me bragging to my mom, which came from donuts, which came from soda, which came from my mom's rules about the house, which came from don't go outside looking crazy, which came from the only shorts my mom would allow me to wear, which came from the only shorts stores would allow me to wear, which came from the question of if these shorts are stylish, and I said no because I don't like Bermuda shorts. That's right. Wow. I love the sequins and I love this color green. Maybe something a little bit in between. Not a Bermuda short, not a booty short, just like something right here. Something you could wear to a nice lunch with your family. You know, church, a christening, a baptism. Is that the same thing? I don't know. Religion. I do have to wonder what is the situation here. What happens here? Because I can imagine it's just a bloodbath. I can imagine it's like rubbing two pieces of sandpaper together. I can imagine it's tense, terse, sharp, scratchy, percussive. I imagine you'd lose a lot. Oh my god. Oh my god. What happened? I imagine, where are we? We're so far in. There we go. I imagine you'd lose a lot of sequins here because they're going to be rubbing together. And how many threads are those sequins realistically held on with? 1, 2, 3, not a ton. If you have hungry thighs, good luck, because these shorts are going to be lacerating each other and your legs. I guess it's good that these are Bermuda shorts, because if they were any shorter, you'd have grounds to sue Bergdorf Goodman for the tort negligence and Plan C for medical malpractice. Like, please. With these hungry thighs. The first time I saw Dirty Dancing, I didn't know what abortion was, and I thought that the other dancer just had like a stomach ache. What the heck? J.W. Anderson draped fold-over trousers with padlock strap. Hey, buddy, you say that like that's normal. Oh, yeah, these are my fold-over trousers with padlock strap. Padlock strap. Right, of course, padlock strap. Do they have a little key? Look at that. It's like looped through the belt. Do you have to undo these with a little key? What if you lose the key? You just have to wear pants forever? Now, here's my question. Was the padlock belt not enough to make these pants quirky? We also need to look like we just got finished stealing a tablecloth by stuffing it into our pants. Maybe it's the most expensive tablecloth in the world. Maybe it's a historically important tablecloth. Like it's the tablecloth that was on the table during the Last Supper. The security guards catch us. They say, "Arrête, we saw you steal the tablecloth. It was sur la table, and now it is not. And we know it's in our pants. Take them off right now." And you say, "No. Take off your pants, or we will be rude to you in a way only the French can." And you're like, "Oh no!" And you're standing there, shamefully, with this tablecloth hanging out of your pants, as the French security guards tisk at you disapprovingly. Aww. This is silly. This is $1,500. Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner from Looney Tunes, if you can believe it. Here's the thing. If I was a rich child when I was 20, if I was a rich bitch back then at that moment of my life, I would have purchased this. If the sweater had been around, if the stars had aligned, because I loved cartoonish clothing like this. I went through a whole phase where I was wearing cartoon clothes with comic book sound effects on them. I thought I looked so cool and quirky. It was my style, and I don't have any of that stuff anymore. Sometimes I kind of miss it a little bit, but I think it was unhealthy of me to get so into one very, very particular aesthetic, because it was getting to the point where anytime I encountered it at any store in any form, I would buy it. I was very into the idea of having a whole thing when I was in college. It led to a lot of impulse shopping. It was bad. I'm so glad influencers hadn't been summoned from hell in the way that they have now when I was in college, because I already spent a horrific amount of money buying stupid bullshit online, and it was just stupid bullshit that I'd seen on Tumblr. I made an entire video about it a while ago. It is still one of my best performing videos and one of my personal favorites. But if influencers had been around, and if I was taking cues from YouTubers and Viners and Instagrammers and TikTokers and musiclers and Snapchatters, if you could believe it, oh my god, I would have spent even more money. Now see, this isn't fair because I want this. I love little celestial things like this. This is so cute. Do we think that this horoscope cropped wool cardigan is worth $2,455? If you are my mother or anybody who cares about my financial well-being, don't answer. I want neutral, unbiased answers. Only, thank you. Oh my god, and the Pisces symbol is right on the sleeve. Oh my god, and it's the left sleeve and I'm left-handed. It's so perfect. Let's see. How large is large?
Oh boy.
No, that's not gonna work for me. That's not really gonna work for me, is it? No, that's okay. That's okay. You know, it's fine. I didn't really want it anyway. Finally, Libertine answers a question that I've had on my mind for many years now, with the spots off the shoulder dress with tie belt for $1,650. And that question was, what do I wear to someone else's graduation from clown college? Oh, the places you'll go. like a very small car, children's birthday party, or a store where they sell pies. Okay, girl. Now what the hell? Brigitte summer linen belted shirt dress. Oh, is that what it is? Is that what it is for $2,300? Because I thought it was a bathrobe that was left buried in the sand for 2,000 years. Girl, if it's like summer in linen, why does it look so bulky? This looks like it's made out of wool. This should be worn brown. What the hell? This feels worn. This feels like something I would wear to sit in a dungeon inside of. This is medieval. This looks like what the High Sparrow wore in Game of Thrones right before Cersei Lannister exploded him. These shoes especially, like, how am I not supposed to get medieval peasant from this ensemble? She looks like she's at a spa in the desert. She looks like she is the desert. I can't even understand the headspace of somebody who would want to buy something that's this bland and expensive and ugly and unflattering. I know the U word is loaded, but for the love of God, it's even worse up close. It looks like some hybrid between a potato sack and a men's tie. Ooh. This is Alaya.
And a what?
Like a totally important designer.
This is the Alaya long trench coat with leather corset belt for just over $4,000. Really, the star of the show is the belt in question, and I love it because it looks a little bit like Mr. X from Resident Evil in his gloves is standing behind you in a prom pose with his hands clasped around your little waist, like you're posing for a romantic photo op with this Casanova and his little hat. He dressed up to see you. Aw. Aw, the youths outside are caught in the rain. You just have to think with how long Resident Evil's been popular and how long Mr. X has been a character, there's gotta be some just depraved fan art about this character. Right? Right, you guys? Like, if I look for it, I'll find it. All you gotta do is put a guy in a long coat and the people will start barking. There's no way people aren't horned up when they're playing Resident Evil, because they already got this fool in there. Yeah, nah, because, he's just, like, a really interesting character. So, anyway, pretty coat, expensive coat, very, very, very much so. If you think I'm gonna pay $495 for anything made out of jersey, you are high on drugs. But what a design this is. This is very pretty. I've always wanted my left boob to look like the Nexus of a early 2000s Windows screensaver. I don't think I used the word nexus correctly. Nexus, a connection or series of connections linking two or more things, a connected group or series, the central and most important point or place. What I'm going to do is never doubt myself again, because I nailed the use of the word nexus. And I'm so smart. We're going to cut it there, folks. I have to finish my laundry, which means I have to go look at all of my poor person clothes that only cost $100. Instead of 12. Thanks so much for watching, but before you leave, I'm gonna need you to do a quick favor for me. If you could go ahead and have an amazing day for me, that would be rich, expensive, opulent. If you would like to follow me on websites where I'm more active, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or TikTok at nisipisa, or on Tumblr at Thanks again for watching, and don't forget to use code nisipisa for 10% off at checkout at your local money store. Bye!